There we go. Oh, turn around. Hi, Lorna. There we go. Oh no, you can see the Christmas stuff up there. Okay, so I wanted to show everyone my fancy way of weaving in some ends. Unfortunately, I didn't get a new project started fast enough to show you from the very start, but everyone loves these little tails at the end, right? Hi. Aw, thank you for the hearts. So this is a little hat that I've been working on for, I don't know how long, too long, but, see here. You can't see on this side, but I can actually snip in. You hitting me on the nose. Ow, that hurts. So yeah, I have actually weaved this in enough that I can snip it off already. And you can see it right there. And you can see the line here where it works up. And where's the other one? There's the cable. There's the needles. Okay. So then when you're weaving in the ends on this side here, over here is the middle where I started. So as you see, I'm working it up. And with 3 children, I did not have time to get everything worked to where I wanted to so I could quickly just show everyone. So I'm going to try and work across here real quick. It's just a knit round, so it'll go faster than a purl, right? Lorna, are you dyeing me something pretty? Or is your cat attacking the phone? Lorna. What type of yarn? This is Malabrigo Rios. I have another ball over there, but yeah, it's Malabrigo Rios, and it's a really dark blue. Thank you. I bought 2 skeins of it, not knowing what to make, and I decided that I would make some cowls from it. So my stitch alongs are both being used with this yarn. I did the crochet one already. If you are on my Facebook or Instagram, you've already seen the photo of it. And my last little broadcast on here, I was wearing it. Okay, so I've gotten across to the other side here, so I need to weave in my end. So here's my loose end, there's my working yarn. And all I do is I make it cross. So it comes up, and now it's going to get worked into there. See how it's holding on? I'll do just a couple stitches here so you can see how it got tucked in and it's staying there. Lorna, you gotta do another broadcast and show some more pretty colors. So you can see it got tucked up. And it's to the point of where I could actually snip it and it would be fine. Now, let's see here. This one should go semi-quickly. Thank you for all the hearts. And it's a great time saver by doing it this way. Sorry, handspun yarn. It twirls more. And yes, I spun it myself. That's why I say someone loves me. I hope someone loves me. Yeah, with a husband and 3 kids, if nobody loved me, it'd be pretty sad. Although this past weekend was pretty rough. Does anyone else spin their own yarn? Thank you, Lorna. Yes, I have a wheel. I would show you, but it's way over there. You're trying to learn to spin. I learned how to spin by using a drop spindle. And I must say, by making that $10 purchase and learning just on a drop spindle, it helped me so much. I was able to understand the mechanics of it a little more, and then I found someone that had 2 different styles of spinning wheels. I'm assuming that's supposed to say you just bought one. But I found someone that had 2 different styles of spinning wheels. And they let me basically borrow them. I went over to their house and she showed me how to spin on both of them so I could figure out which style worked for me best. And after that, I went out and shopped the antique stores and found myself a 91 Ashford. It's like 91 or 92. And I love it. Absolutely love it. I do need to get some bigger bobbins for it so I can spin a little more. But alright, almost back around to the end here. Did Sue make it on? I know Sue is obsessed with making socks, and she said she's not too great with the thought of using a 9-inch circular needle. And that's what I had tried to start so I could show her the 9-inch needle and how I knit funny. I hold them funny. So anyway, so I made it back around here, and all I'm going to do is I would take the end and I'd bring it forward so it's in front of the work, and it works great for a stitch marker too. When you first start off, that way you don't have all the cool stitch markers hanging down. Speaking of cool stitch markers, you want to win one? You can win. I have 10 of them to give away. I made these cute little pink ribbon stitch markers. I'll give them away on December 1st. All you have to do is go on, thank you, Facebook or Instagram, find the picture of the trick-or-treat bucket full of yarn, comment on that picture with what you want me to make and your favorite number. So if your favorite number is 42 and you think I should make a scarf, you would answer with 42 scarves. I expect to see you on here after me, Lorna. I want to see some pretty colors. One of the other things I don't know what to make with is this ball. It's a 100% pearlescent silk DK weight, and I have 300 yards of it. My husband bought it for me for our anniversary last year. And he bought 2 skeins of it, and I made a shawl with one. And I'm kind of hoarding the second one. But everyone talks about all their work in progresses. And how many they have and how embarrassed of how many they have. I'm going to be embarrassed with you guys. Here's my bag. I keep most of them in it, except for the ones that are being toted around in my purse. So I have, let's see, you saw my little baby hat out of my hand spun yarn. And I keep them in little Ziploc bags. It works. I'm too cheap to buy a whole bunch and too lazy to make a whole bunch of bags. Then you saw this one here, which is the knit version of the cowl stitch along that I'm doing. I have a market bag that is knitted, and it's been sitting in the bag for a while. That's 100% cotton that's being worked with. I have a hat. I don't want to drop a stitch on this one. So this is very tedious. I think it was on size 1s or 2s. I don't know if they're tall. They're very, very tiny. And I would show you a picture, but it's a tam that has peacock feathers on it. And if you know anything about me, I love peacocks. I have a random pair of socks. A toe. I don't even remember what pattern I was using. You didn't know that? I love peacocks? How could you have not known that? Oh, you're fired. Oh, you haven't been in my house. That's probably why. So, I have, this is, Lorna, you're always asking, did I dye that? Yes, I dyed that one. I have, and I'm dropping the ball. Let's see, this was I never tell you. Well, if you let me talk, no. I tell you stuff, just, we're usually talking about men. Or the kids. Or knitting. Usually knitting. And men. And more knitting. But this one is, I wish there was better lighting. You really can't see how pretty the purple is. No, you let me talk. We take turns. We're big girls with our big panties on. So this one is an ear warmer. Just a basic, nothing fancy. This is a hat for my husband. I started 2 years ago. Maybe 3. I think I might have started it before I got pregnant with my toddler, who's 2.5 now. Another random sock. That's the heel this time. We have the ankle and the heel working down the toe. I don't know why I haven't finished that one yet. Maybe I should work on it. Okay. It's a hat finish in a couple hours. Yeah, if I was at your house, I'd finish it in a couple hours, but not at mine. There's other people here. Okay, so this project I'm very sad about. It was going to be my first cardigan for myself. And it's got this cool lace work on it. Let's see here. So, I don't know how well you can see it. I can't see through the yarn. But I'm very sad about this because my niece, my daughter, so two of my nieces and my daughter all wanted me to make them semi-matching vests. And they picked the yarn that I was using for this, and I didn't have the heart to tell them no. And when I went on to order more of the yarn, the company I got it from doesn't have any more yet. So I still haven't gotten more of it. And then, yes, more purple yarn. I love the purple. It looks kind of gray. I don't know. Anyway, this originally was going to be shorts, but I think it's going to end up being a hat now. But this is another one where you can see my fun weaving in technique. My phone hates me right now. It wants to die. Okay. Had to make sure I turned on the power. I have it plugged in, but I guess I didn't have the power to the power bar turned on. So let's see here if you can see it now. There is a teeny tiny dash line you can see along the way there. And same on this side. It's really hard unless you're looking for it. You don't see it. And then all I do is I take the extra and I do a chain with it, and then that way I know which side is the back, easily at least. So that is most of my work in progress. I think I'm gonna rip out that sock that I don't even know what pattern was being used on it. Good trick. Thank you. Did you even know about doing that? Did I teach Lorna something for once? Lorna always teaches me. You have your own tricks. For those of you that don't know Lorna Knits, she started, let's see, it was Lorna's Laces a long time ago. And she doesn't own that one anymore, but she's restarting a yarn company called Zombie Yarns. Lorna Knits again. I love it. She's been dying and teasing me with photos every once in a while of all of her beautiful colors, and I can't wait until we can actually order them. So anyway, I think I'll go ahead and sign off here unless anyone has any questions. I'll show you the stitch marker and the web pages again. So you want to win the stitch marker, comment on the trick or treat bucket with your favorite number and what you think I should make with all that yarn. It's around 1,200 yards of yarn. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.